Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Spill Sesh. Today we're doing a mom episode because there's a whole lot of mama drama going on in the community. We're talking about one really famous TikTok mom getting backlash over her new merch, and also Trisha Paytas getting accused of stealing from Colleen Ballinger. Let's get into it. Let's first talk about this TikTok mom, Maya Knight. Honestly, Maya is darling and her babies are absolutely precious. She blew up during the pandemic and everyone seemingly fell in love with her and her twin daughters. She's a single mom and her posts have been her trying to get by and raise her babies the best she can. And honestly, she's just really funny with a lot of the things that she posts. But of course, there's also a lot of people that have been coming at her recently and people that just have things to say. And things like that are about to happen when you have almost 2 million followers on Instagram and she's got 8 million on TikTok. She was recently approached by Fanjoy to make merchandise.
Okay, first of all, peep the merch that's coming out tomorrow.
And once the company announced on Twitter that the launch was about to happen, they were met with a ton of backlash. The tweet read, "Maya Knight's super cute collection will be out tomorrow." And the replies under this tweet honestly kind of surprised me because I haven't really seen Maya get a lot of hate. And most of the time when I go in the comment section, it's all very positive and people making jokes about her babies' names because that's kind of the thing that she does with her fans is joke and call her babies like by the wrong name. But the replies under this were, weird. People are gonna be wearing merch of babies that they don't even know. This is so weird. Merch for fans of babies. Even weirder that all the merch has to do with alcohol in one way or another as well. Nicknames or not, it's sick and strange. Yes, merch for fans of babies from TikTok. Super normal, not weird at all. Seriously, how do people wear this with a straight face? What do you even say when people ask you, oh, it's some babies I follow on TikTok? To be honest, I think that anybody would say, oh, it's Maya Knight. I follow her on TikTok. She has kids. I don't think that people would be like, oh, I specifically bought this because of the babies. And if they do, that's a little weird. But honestly, this is probably one of the first times I've ever really seen someone get hate for selling merchandise for their family. Obviously, family channels, we've talked about them a lot on YouTube. They get a ton of backlash for just making content of their kids. But I've never really seen anybody get backlash for merchandise, I must say that. I definitely know a lot of mommy bloggers that sell merchandise based on their name and their aesthetic and things like that. In the replies to Fanjoy, obviously people just seem to be bothered by the fact that these shirts and the phone cases say the baby's nicknames on them. People think it's a little weird that other people would want to wear baby names on their shirts or anything. And it's not like it's just like their name. I do think that it is in her aesthetic, so it very much is her as well as her kids. The people that are getting mad over this, I honestly just wonder what they think about the Ace family because they're literally selling meet and greets to meet them and their kids for an event. So I feel like that's on a whole other level, whereas like this is just like their nicknames on a shirt. But like I said, Maya honestly just gets so much love on social media, so I was pretty shocked when I saw all of this. So that's something that's going on with the TikTok mommy community. Let's get into the YouTuber mommy community because there's some drama going down as some people have been calling out Trisha Paytas because they think she tried to copy a video Colleen Ballinger did a couple months ago. Now I saw Adam McIntyre tweet about it and I was like, oh, weird, but probably a coincidence. But then more and more people started bringing it up and thinking that Trisha also told a very similar story to Colleen in her video. I was honestly thinking like, okay, titles are similar, you know, this could probably happen to anybody just like falling. But people are now commenting under Colleen's video and someone said, you need to go check on your girl Trisha. She just made a pregnancy video that mirrors this one. What's going on? So I obviously had to go and see what the situation was all about. I watched Colleen's video and then I watched Trisha's video. Colleen in her video says that she was coming down the stairs, lost her footing, and she tried to save herself and caught herself by her arm. She got a major bruise from it. She landed on her butt and she threw up after.
Walking down the stairs in my house, sometimes my like hip, my legs will just kind of like give out. I think it's just because of all the extra weight or I don't know. But this morning that happened while I was walking down the stairs and I fell down the stairs. I'm fine. I didn't land on like the babies or anything. I was holding on to the railing and I was walking really slow, but my legs still were like, meh. we're done. And so then when I slipped, I like tried to catch myself on the railing or something, and I got a bruise. Look at that. Isn't that so cute, guys? So then I slipped and I caught myself mostly on my arm, which is what this little bruisey pants is from. And then I fell on my butt. And then I threw up out of nowhere. Like, I was just with Flynn and I was like getting him some snacks, and then I just like threw up. I didn't even feel nauseous. It was so weird. This is a typical day in the life of a pregnant woman.
Trisha in her video says that she was in the kitchen and she fell down the steps that they have in their kitchen because she like lost her footing. She was carrying a tray of food. She didn't see the step and she threw up after.
We have little trays that we eat on, and I fell down stairs about this height. There was about 2 stairs in our kitchen, like this bottom one in here. We had streamers set up and I was going through with the tray. I was trying to get the streamers off the food and I just misjudged the stair. And I literally, my foot caught like this and it bent back like a pretzel. When I hurt my knee, it's the same knee I hurt the first time 3 years ago. The pain reminds me just of that. In so much pain that I threw up, the first throw up I've ever had all pregnancy. And I think I was in shock. I think I might have caught myself enough. I don't remember, you guys. So this is where I caught my foot.
I mean, honestly, who knows what the deal is if Trisha tried to just use the title because Colleen got good views from it or what. But Trisha says she's okay, and now the comments on her video have been all about Colleen. They said, "You copied Colleen's video. Liar. You're copying Colleen Ballinger's video from 6 months ago. Even the title to the T. Pathetic. Laughing my off. Colleen's story was that good you just had to copy her? Okay, Trish. Copy Colleen much?" She did post a follow-up video titled "Baby is okay, update after the fall," and she said that she went to the doctor and they told her everything is looking normal and she is all good. So I think that's what's important here. Honestly, what a ride. The mommy community is just such an interesting place to be. I feel like, wow, we went from beauty community drama and now it's just like a lot of family channel drama or families or soon to be families because Trisha hasn't had her baby yet. But honestly, I could definitely have seen this happening to Trisha and then she's like, I want to make a video about it. And then she just typed in YouTube like search like someone falling and saw Colleen's video come up and was like, well, she got a lot of views off of that title, so I'm gonna use that title too. I don't think that she specifically like made up this whole story and said that she fell just to get views, because I definitely think if she posted a video and just completely made up a whole story about how she fell and her whole family like helped her up and Moses was super concerned, I just feel like that would just be a lot. I think that's a lot to make up. But obviously some people feel like she just like made the whole entire story up and just stole the whole thing from Colleen. But something else that she wanted to mention in the same video that she talked about her fall in was touching on the topic of sharing a lot of things online, as this was obviously a very personal story. Because she shares her life online and she does give away a lot of personal details about it, it comes with a lot of negativity, and people have been specifically commenting on a lot of the mukbangs that she's been doing. She's been doing them a lot more frequently recently. She wasn't really doing them for a bit there, but now she's back to doing them and people have been giving their thoughts and opinions.
It's why it kind of gets to me sometimes when people want to judge my eating based on what I show. I showed In-N-Out and everyone's like, oh, that poor baby, you're just feeding it processed food. And I'm like, you don't see my everyday. And even if I show, and people are like, oh, I don't believe that, you know, they eat this every day. And it's like, it's just one of those things where you just can't win. But I guess I take it so hard, maybe harder than I should, because, you know, I care more about this baby than I've ever cared about my body or eating healthy. And so it's just so insulting, I guess, to hear that, to be like, oh, you're just feeding your baby processed food. It's like, when it's just not the case. And I guess that's like, but that's a part of it. That's a part of sharing your life online.
So whether people think that Trisha was stealing content from another creator or whether they are judging whether or not she went to In-N-Out that week, there's a lot of stuff that is going on with her, and honestly in the mommy community, family channel community in general, it's a crazy place to be. There's a lot of opinions, a lot of thoughts, a lot of comments. Oh my goodness. So I definitely want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.